Hey there, welcome to another episode of Olympics with Elroy. I'm excited because today I'm gonna give you a little history lesson. So it's kind of like history with Elroy, but also Olympics with Elroy. So it's like 2 for 1. Pretty awesome, right? Anyways, I want to tell you about the ancient Olympics today. In a different episode, I'll tell you a bit more about the reincarnation of the Olympics that occurred in the late 19th century. But that, my friends, is not for today. No. Today we're going to talk about something that happened a long time ago. Now, the ancient Olympics started almost 3,000 years ago, all the way back in 776 BC. And they ran all the way to 393 AD. At this time, the Roman emperor at the time, a man by the name of Theodosius I, had them banned with other pagan ceremonies. But back to the history of the ancient Olympics. You see, they were founded by the Greeks, and later the Romans also participated in them. But the ancient Olympics were quite different than the modern ones in quite a few ways. First of all, you had to be a Greek citizen to compete. Secondly, you had to be a male. They did not have any females that competed in the competition. And then thirdly, the events were pretty different. Well, some of them were the same, like running, and they had like javelin throwing, and the long jump. They also had boxing and wrestling, but they also had chariot racing, which incidentally, I think they should bring back. You see, I didn't realize they got rid of it, and I happened to be very good at it. I did a lot of training, and I think they should bring it back, because, that'd be cool, because then I'd probably get a gold medal. Also, I just look awesome in a chariot, my hair flowing in the wind, like Ben-Hur. Anyways, so the thing is, they also had some differences in what the awards looked like. You see, nowadays, there's first, second, and third. But in those days, there was only one winner. It only mattered if you got first. And if you got first in the Olympic Games, you would get a crown made of olive leaves. And also, like, sometimes they do a ribbon too, and sometimes like a frond, like a palm frond. But for the most part, the thing that everybody wanted was that olive crown. What's interesting is, they would have local games as well that were not held in Olympia. And in some of those games, they would give out like bronze shields and vases. They were called tripods, as well as silver cups. But even though those things sound a lot cooler to us than, like a leaf thing that dies in a couple of days, everybody still wanted the leaf crown, the olive crown. And that was a very important thing to win. Now, the thing that's pretty cool that I really like about the old crown is that it is a good symbol of the athlete's journey, because it is a big deal to win an Olympic medal or to win that crown. But the thing is, once you win it, the time passes by. And just like how that crown withers away, people can tend to forget. And so I think that crown is actually a very interesting example of what happens after the event is over. Now, something else that's kind of cool is after someone won, a lot of times they would hire a poet to write like a poem, and they could also commission statues to be made. Oh, can't you imagine a statue of me there? I'm like, it'd be so cool. And then, I could write like a poem about Jacques London and be like, Jacques London is so awesome. Jacques London sponsored this video. Might need to work on the poem a bit, but pretty good for a basis. So the ancient Olympics were pretty cool. Also, another important thing to note is that the Olympics were centered around a festival to celebrate and worship their most important deity, Zeus, the god of lightning. So that was a very primary focus of the old Olympics and not one of the current one. And also, that, as you can imagine, has something to do with the flame and all that stuff. But basically, the spectators got to do a lot of eating and different things like that during the event. What is interesting is in the most popular Olympics, they would have 40,000 spectators a day. Now that's a lot of people, especially back then. Pretty impressive. Another funny little note that you can add is that when the Persians invaded Greece under King Xerxes, the Grecians actually did not go immediately to fight him because so many people wanted to watch the Olympics. That might have been, priorities might have been a little confused there, but it ended up working out anyway, so, there you go. But anyways, the Olympics are pretty cool, and it's cool to learn about the original Olympics. The current ones are quite different, but it's sure fun to know what started it all so long ago. Well, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Olympics with Elroy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.